Aye.
Are your lights working? He came back and told me the story. I'm like, alright.
Are you
He
all
asked me
set?
if they ever work.
Ready when you
I'm
are.
like, I don't know.
Is Bud done with it?
No, he's gone.
He's gone. If you'd read your packet, you'd know.
Oh.
How did I miss that part of it? Where did it say that?
And Chris is gone too.
All of the paperwork has her name on it that needs to be signed.
That's,
Oh, I didn't look that
I did
close.
notice
God,
that.
you
I
guys
would
really
say
look close at that.
That's kind
I don't sign anything. I don't look at the signature. It's not my responsibility.
All right, I have 7 o'clock. Time for Vinton City Council meeting to begin. Melissa, can we get a call to order and roll call, please?
Elwick,
Here.
Hanson,
Here.
Hasenius,
Here.
Carmenter,
Here.
Raker,
Here.
Starkmother.
Here, now if you would all stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Can I get a motion to approve tonight's agenda?
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Zach, second by Riley. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Item 4, can I take a motion to approve tonight's consent agenda?
Motion.
Um,
Second.
Motion by Riley, second by Zach.
Hey, Scotty, I was wondering in the parks minutes, we're talking about a survey, talking about the pool and the rec center.
Yeah.
What, can you expand on that?
So, with the aging pool and kind of the rec center talks that we've had in the past, the board kind of wants more information and community input based on what avenue to go down. So that's what that is.
Yeah, so deciding, like the survey's gonna ask, like, what do you think is the more priority?
Yeah, yep, and it's gonna go in, it's gonna talk about if you do want a rec center, would you be fine with like memberships or just different features that both would have, just to kind of get a gauge on what the community wants.
I have thought about that with the fee or memberships and how many kids at like after school like end up are at the rec center because it's free, and how many of them wouldn't be able to afford that. Sounds good.
And I will say with memberships right now, that's just a what if scenario. That's not something that bridge we've crossed yet. So.
Is that survey going out at some point? Or?
Yeah, hopefully here in the next month or so.
Cool. Thank you.
Anyone else have any questions? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Moving on, item 5, now's the time to receive and file communications, petitions, or remonstrances. I do not have any. There weren't any on our desks. Anything else, Melissa, that came in?
Nope.
Awesome.
Nothing.
Item 6, moving on to committee reports. I don't believe we've had any meetings. Okay. Item 7, now's the time for citizens input. We won't take any action on public comments tonight, but we may do so at a future meeting. Anyone here or online that raising their hands?
Nobody's on Zoom.
Excellent. Okay. Here we are at item 8, old business. Nothing on there. Jeremy, you're coming right up.
I know.
Good thing you didn't rely on Andrew to tell you when to be here. All right, we're down to item 9, letter A, approval of a resolution approving a plat of survey parcel B, that part of Griffin's Addition, Benton County, Iowa.
Motion?
Second.
Melissa?
So when we had first started kind of talking about, or communication with Jeremy about purchasing that parcel along 218 and 8th. As we started digging, we discovered there was an alley that had ran, I think we both briefly talked about it last time, east and west. We could not find official documentation that the alley had been vacated. The Sedwell said it was, but nobody could find any proof. So just to be on the safe side,
We're double checking.
we're double checking.
Okay.
And we'll vacate that alley and then proceed with the rest.
Okay, we had a motion and a second. Were there any questions, any additional questions on that? All in favor?
Aye.
Brett, are you
Sorry.
here for,
You wanna do a roll call vote?
oh, roll call?
Yeah.
Roll call, please.
Basinius?
Yep.
Hanson?
Yes.
Stark Mahud?
Yep.
Raker?
Yes.
Carmenter?
Yes.
Elwick?
Yes.
Brett, are you here for public input?
Yeah.
Missed it.
Well, what the hell?
They're efficient.
Time
They're
meeting
efficient.
started.
5 minutes ago.
What's our protocol
When
on
Bud's
that?
not here, it goes pretty quick.
You can do it.
We can do it? Okay.
I just
Okay.
had.
Now's the time for public input.
Oh, I just had a request. I talked to Chris on Monday about a permit for fencing at IMCA for me. I'm putting in like 1,200 linear feet of chain link fencing, and I want to put, if I could, I want to put the security barbed wire across the top of it, like the county fencing on my south property line. My goal is to eventually put, make the place storage capable potentially. So, figure if I'm gonna do the fencing, I might as well do the barbed wire too. He said I can't do the barbed wire without the city council approving that the barbed wire on top of it. So
So can we put him on the agenda for our next meeting, or does he?
Yeah.
I don't really think he needs to go to planning and zoning for that, does he?
No.
That'd be the inspector.
I think Chris and Ted had both looked at the code, and for whatever reason, the way the ordinance is written, it needs council approval to do the barbed wire at the top.
Okay,
So,
but just council, no
Yep.
special committee, okay.
correct.
Yeah, like I
So-
said, the county has their barbed wire on their fence.
Yep,
You doing
Okay.
Concertina, or are you doing barbed wire?
Barbed wire.
barbed wire. No idea.
so our next meeting will be November 13th. We'll have you on the agenda as an agenda item.
Yeah, I might be out of town that day.
You can Zoom.
I don't know if that'll happen or not.
You could
We-
write something up.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's
Can I
pretty
put it in
straightforward.
writing, put a request in, so
Yeah.
you guys can just vote on it?
Yeah.
Yea or nay or
If
whatever.
we have any questions, we vote
It's
on it.
usually really, really helpful if you're here in person. But,
Yeah.
no.
Wow, I'm better off in writing.
Boy, give her some authority and look at her go.
That it?
That's it.
That's all I had.
All right.
Thank you. Okay, nice. I'm gonna go watch football.
Okay, well, thanks for allowing that. Moving on to item B. Now's the time for a public hearing on the proposed vacation and transfer of city-owned real estate. We open the public hearing. Okay, anyone other than Jeremy wish to speak on it?
Nobody's on Zoom.
Excellent, okay. Okay, well, I think we'll close the public hearing and move on to item C. I would take a motion for an approval of a resolution approving the vacation and transfer of city-owned real estate.
Motion. Second.
Oh, I got motion by Wes,
Nope,
second,
I mean,
oh, sorry. Second by Riley, and,
Andrew, you
Andrew.
just got a lot.
Yeah, I guess so.
Not fast
Sorry.
enough.
any questions on that? Excellent, roll call, please.
Elwick,
Yes.
Basinius,
Yeah.
Raker,
yes.
Carmenter,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Stark Mahud.
Yes. Okay. So there you go, you're all set.
Beautiful.
All right, thank you.
Have a
Thanks for
good night,
coming.
Jeremy.
You too.
Just so everyone's aware, the next step with that, we'll sign resolutions. I need to get the official signed copy of the dedication to the surveyor. They will file that, and then we can do the quitclaim deed and sign everything over. So, the resolution authorizes all of that, but that's the next step. So hopefully next week, Jeremy will be able to sign and it'll officially be his.
That'd be good, that's good for him
Yeah.
that he wants to do that. Okay, item D. I would take a motion for the approval of Assistant Parks Foreman compensation package.
Motion?
Second.
A motion by Riley, second by Zachary. Anybody have any questions for Scott while he's here? Or on the package? Nothing? Okay. Roll call?
Raker,
Yes.
Elwick,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Vasinius.
Yep.
Carpenter,
Yes.
Stark Mahud.
Yes. Item E, I would take a motion for the approval of purchase of a 2026 Traverse from Carl Automotive Group.
Motion?
Second.
Second by, or motion by Riley, second by Andrew. Chief?
This is the vehicle for the investigator, so he's not driving his own personal vehicle. A lot of times when the investigator goes out, it's not in the marked unit verbally. And the reason why we put on a investigator is our investigation side is getting pretty busy.
Yeah.
I don't know if you follow the news media at
Yeah.
all, but it's getting pretty active as far as as far as those items, they're not getting any diminished anyway. So that is the vehicle for the investigator.
So this is unmarked.
This will be an unmarked. Like I said, we don't want to roll up the investigation with usually a marked unit. So.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Why can't we unmark the old one that sits over here?
You could.
I'm just
No,
asking
I'm just
because
saying you
I
could.
mean we're looking at a lot of money and
Yes, and again, we're trying to get these vehicles out of service eventually as well. The oldest one, I think, is probably close to 187,000 on it.
well, how many miles are they gonna drive in an investigation actually?
Depends.
I mean, I got
obviously,
215,000 on my vehicle that I drive back and forth to work every day. I'm just curious.
Completely different type of miles.
I understand.
I understand the question, Ron, but obviously we got to rely on those vehicles. Plus, at that price, you're not going to buy that vehicle at that.
No,
price.
I understand that. I'm just.
We get the warranties and all that with that vehicle as well. So, plus, again, we do. Our investigator does make trips to Des Moines, Iowa City, to Des Moines down to the lab, Iowa City. Do quite a bit of that right now. Just getting cell phones and all electronics. Say unloaded or is
Reviewed?
data in there.
No, I'm just asking questions
No,
because like I
don't
said,
have an issue with-
we just got the Tahoes and I know we're gonna get
Yeah, and that's 2003.
splashback from this, so
I hope not. I mean, the county gets vehicles all the time. You don't hear.
I understand that. I'm just saying we're gonna get splashback from it. Cause I've gotten it from,
No, I get that, but we need to equip our department with the proper equipment.
I think it's safe to assume the public is learning a lot more about what you guys do.
Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff we don't bring out to the public.
Correct. Correct, and now's the time for the questions, so.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Anyone else have any questions for Chief on that? Okay, I'd take a roll call, please.
Carpenter,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Elwick,
Yes.
Raker,
Yes.
Vasinius,
yep.
Stark Mahood.
Yes. Oh, all right, moving down to item F. Now's the time to review a plat of survey for 104 Homecoming Court.
I think we should send this to planning and zoning for their recommendation.
It's not really an action item tonight, is it?
Correct.
Okay. What say the rest of you?
My standard procedure on a lot of that, so.
All right. So do they have a scheduled meeting coming up that we can add it to, or do we need to?
They recently met to review another proposal, and Chris had floated a meeting date by them, so they're looking at early in November
Okay,
for a meeting date. So
okay,
they're aware this is coming.
okay,
They're
great.
Mm.
Oh, we're down to G, the fun stuff. Putting us in the holiday spirit. Now's the time we need to set a date for the second council meeting in November, which normally happens on Thanksgiving.
Do we normally do, I feel like we've done the Monday. the
So
20th.
knowing Bud was going to be gone, I asked if he had any preference. He suggested the 24th, Monday the 24th.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Should
So our second council meeting in November will be Monday the 24th? Okay, perfect. Do I need a roll call on that one?
No.
Okay. Item H, now's the time to set a date for the second city council meeting in December.
22nd?
Sounds good.
Is that Monday?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, everybody good with Monday the 22nd?
Yep.
Awesome, okay. And with that, we have skated right on down to reports. Let's go with you first.
A lot of mine are scheduling related. So, brief J Avenue update. The ADA ramps are installed. Snyder came out yesterday to do the inspection. So once they complete their inspection, they'll compile a report and send it to us. We haven't received it yet, but would be anticipated we would have it soon. Once we have the report, it would go to Doug to draft up all of the documents, and then the city would be able to accept J Avenue. Hobarts are anxious. They have a closing. They've talked about scheduled as early as next week. I'm asking if there's an appetite for a special meeting, or if council wishes to wait until.
A special meeting for the road,
Correct.
to accept the road.
Correct. There's no guarantee Snyder will have paperwork done, or Doug will have paperwork done, but Hobarts are asking if the city's willing to expedite the
I'd
process,
say let them wait.
which would be a special meeting. The next option would be the meeting on the 13th of November.
Sounds good to me.
13th should work.
I could go either way. So, yeah, but we can plan for the 13th.
We're looking at a work session Thursday, November 6th at 6 p.m.
I won't be here,
There's some flexibility
but.
on
that's fine.
time.
Everyone else is cool.
Primary purpose of that meeting is with Fair Graham. It would be 100% meeting of the water plant design, as well as the 13th Street Bridge project and an update on that project. Does that evening work?
I'm not available that night, but if everybody else is.
I don't get back down till about quarter after 6.
And we can be flexible on time. If you want to do 7 or 6:30, it's up to you.
Time doesn't matter to me, whatever.
The earlier the better.
Me too. If we can go earlier, if Riley can't be here,
What did you say, Ron? 6?
It's usually about 6:15 when I get back.
6:30?
6:30.
6:30 work?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll make it work. Thank you.
No, thank you, Ron.
So that,
Thank you,
so that's gonna be with Fairground.
Correct. Yep. We are looking at a work session on November 13th prior to our next meeting at 6 o'clock with Nate Cass with his new engineering firm related to the 4th Street reconstruction project for 26 and/or 2027. Does that time work with everybody?
6:30.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
I'll see if I can get off early.
Okay.
Or try to.
Okay.
I can make a call if you need.
Hey,
Were there?
you gonna bail me out?
Yes. Okay.
And then I'm circling back. Was there, Ron, you had mentioned a public safety committee meeting on streetlight discussion.
Right, which I would like to get some numbers on that.
Okay.
From Kevin, you said he was gonna check on that,
Yeah.
but,
I assume that'll take a while, but yeah.
well, in my opinion, it's been this way since electricity came in, and
Yep.
I think we can live with the way it is for a while, myself.
No, I mean, I agree with getting a quote, just so we know.
Yeah, that, before we
We're
have
not
a
in any
meeting,
Hurry, I don't.
before we have a meeting, I don't
Yep.
think we need to jump into this.
Yep.
Cause it's gonna cost a lot of money
I assume so.
And
in a lot of
I'm,
ways.
I'm not advocating one way or another. I just want to make sure if the
Yeah.
committee meets at the
Right.
Poston.
Right.
And
Yes,
that's why I'm
because it will be a
asking
hot
this.
topic.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's why I'm asking. So
Yep.
I will just
We'll just wait till.
Throw
Let's
that
wait
on the
till
back
Kevin
burner for
gets some
now and-
numbers
okay.
and,
Yep.
yeah.
sounds
And then
good.
once we have numbers, we can research some grant opportunities to pay for it.
Right, correct.
And the last thing I would say is Chris is gone. He'll be back next Thursday. And then the first week of November, when he's back, him and I are going to go to the very first budget work session for the upcoming fiscal year with the League of Cities. So we are very quickly approaching budget time again. So that's what I have.
All right. Anybody have any questions for Melissa? Everything in the front office going well?
Going great.
Gentlemen, which one wants to go first?
Just bring up to speed, I guess. As far as our calls for service, we're right around. Oops, they took it off for me. We're right around 3,200 calls for service at this point in time. I'm projecting it's going to be coming around 6,000. That's probably about, let me say about 25 to 30% increase from last year. So, and a lot of those are again investigation calls. So, a lot of sex assaults, a lot of child abuse, a lot of thefts, assaults. So, and those things need to be investigated. Other than that, I'll keep it short. Scott.
We're at 4 applications or applicants for the assistant director position so far. That closes on November 7th. Carpet at the rink gets delivered tomorrow. That'll get installed November 10th to 14th. So we're gonna end up having to shut down the whole facility for that week. Hopefully not the weekend. We're trying to get it all installed within that week. But all park bathrooms are winterized for the year. And then our big spectacular downtown parade is this Saturday. So feel free to hand out some candy if you guys aren't doing anything. Wow.
I'll be working.
Kids love almond joys.
Do they?
Anyone have any questions for Chief or Scott?
How much work is that gonna be I saw a note about the limestone down on the park there on the river. That
So-
sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, so when I got a call about it, Matt was aware of this when he was here, and got a call about it. Talked to Chris. Chris had me contact Nate at Snyder, so they're working up a engineering proposal for that.
Yeah.
So
That's unfortunate.
yeah, the way Nate made it sound, it's not
Yeah.
a fun endeavor. So hopefully we can fix it this time. We shouldn't have to ever fix it again.
Be interesting to see what that number ends up being.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, anybody have anything else? Anything else for good and welfare? Okay, I would take a motion to adjourn.
Motion. Second.
Motion
Were
and a
you
second.
expecting miracles, Jack?
No? When would I ever do that?
Exactly.
So in the good and welfare, we should have added next Friday, Halloween, trick or treating 5 to 8. I don't know about you guys, but I get questions on it all the time.
I buy candy every year, and I have 0 kids stop at my house.
You guys should come sit in my
He loves
neighborhood. I know you always have.
Yeah. And get to eat all the candy.
Any, not a.
Always buy the candy you like.
All in favor?
Yep, all in favor.
Aye.
Woo, you guys are free to go.
No, Ron, my point with the miles was, like, my work truck, like, I've had it for
Oh my god.
In that report?
almost 3 years now, and